Conditional formatting of data in Navure. Conditional formatting is a great tool for data visualization and depuration. Navure provides several conditional formatting options that we will explore in this presentation. To begin, we will open the embryo production file located in the test data repository. Let's apply conditional formatting to the embryos column. To do this, select the column and right-click on the column header. A pop-up menu appears. Select Conditional Formatting. A submenu appears with several options, each with more options within it. For example, let's take the Highlight Cells item. The rules for highlighting are greater than, less than, between, equal to, text containing, and custom conditions. Let us use greater than 10. In the appearing dialog, you should set the value 10 and choose the highlight effect. The default option is bold text, but we will use green filling and press the OK button. The cells that match the rule are now colored green. But what if we change our mind and want to use a different highlight effect? We have two options. The first is to clear the formatting for the selected column and apply a new conditional formatting. The second is to manage the formatting. Let us look at the second option. When you choose this option, a dialog box appears showing all the conditional formatting rules for the current table. In this case, there is only one rule. To apply changes, click the Edit Rule button. As you can see, there are even more options. We will simply change the fill color of the cells to orange. Click the Format button, select the Fill tab, and choose the orange color. Then click the OK button on the Format dialog box, then the OK button on the Edit dialog box, and finally click Apply or the OK button on the Manager dialog box to preview the changes or return to the data table. We will click the Apply button. Before leaving the Manager dialog, let's explore some other interesting options, such as using the values in the embryos column to color the donor race column. To do this, select donor race in the Apply to option of the conditional formatting rule of the embryos column and click Apply. As you can see, the colored cells are now displayed in the donor race column. You can also highlight the rows by selecting the Apply to Row option. This option will take effect when you leave the Manager and click on the table. Let us try it. Let's remove the conditional formatting from all columns. Select any column and right-click the column header. In the pop-up menu, select Conditional Formatting. Then choose Clear Rules and sub-item Clear Rules for all columns. Let's explore some other conditional formatting options. It is common to use a color gradient to easily visualize high and low values. This is accomplished using the color scale's conditional formatting. Select the embryo column and right-click the column header. In the pop-up menu, select Conditional Formatting. Then select Color Scales. A number of coloring options will appear. Let's use the first one. Once you have chosen one, a preview will appear. You can toggle between the coloring options to find the one you like best. Click anywhere in the body of the table to exit the menu. If we sort the embryos column by double-clicking on the column header, we'll see that red cells have been applied to the high values and green cells to the low values. This is fine for a temperature scale, but in agriculture, for example, if the column you are formatting is yield, you would prefer to apply the green color to the high values. Again, managing conditional formatting is the easiest way to do this. Go to the Conditional Formatting Manager dialog box and edit the current rule. You'll see that the color scale uses 3 colors: green, yellow, and red. We will change them to red, gray, and green by selecting them from the color palettes of each of the 3 colors. Since we are using a black theme for the application, we have chosen dark versions of the colors. Press OK and close the dialog. You can add other conditional formatting to the same column. For example, let's add icons to the embryos column. Again, let's display the pop-up menu of the column and select Icon Set from the Conditional Formatting submenu. Then select the directional icons. As you can see, there are many options to choose from. Select one. You can use the Conditional Formatting Manager to apply the icons to a different column. For example, the donor race column. Again, choose Manage Rules from the Conditional Formatting submenus. In the resulting dialog box, select the icon Set Rule and select Donor Race in the Apply to option. Then click OK. The icons now appear in the donor race column. Our final example is using conditional formatting to find duplicates. For example, let's use conditional formatting on the OV total column and choose the Unique/Duplicate menu and select the Duplicate Value submenu. Then select Red Fill and press OK. You'll see that many cells are colored red. When you sort this column, it will be easier to see which values are duplicates. To sort a column, double-click the column header. Note that the first double-click sorts the column in descending order, the second sorts it in ascending order, and the third sorts it back to its original order. Remember that the Data and Columns tab has a tool for removing duplicates. Before using this tool, look at the tooltip for the button to understand how it works. Conditional formatting has many options that you can use to get the most out of it. We invite you to explore the potential of conditional formatting.